be of the righteous. Ibn said, the Messenger of Allah stood among us delivering a sermon. He said, indeed you will be raised both barefooted and naked. He then recited the saying of Allah, as we began the first creation, we shall repeat it. The first to be clothed from the created beings on the day of resurrection is Ibrahim, and men from my nation will be brought, but they will be taken Dart Shimal towards the direction of the hellfire, and I will say, O my Lord, my companions, he will say, indeed you do not know what they, Ahadeeth, perpetrated in terms of sins. After you, some scholars say that this is referring to those who apostatized during the beginning of Abu Bakr's caliphate. And I will say, as the righteous slave said, and I was a witness over them while I dwelt amongst them until his saying, verily you, only you, are the Almighty, the All-Wise. He said, they continued to turn back on their heels. He mentioned Musa, also speaking of his honor and nobility on the day of resurrection, and of the large number of his followers, along with the spread of his nation. Isa and Allah's speech with him on the day of resurrection. Allah said, and remember when Allah will say on the day of resurrection, O Isa, Jesus, son of Mary, did you say unto men, worship me and my mother as two gods besides me, Allah? He will say, glory be to you, it was not for me to say what I had no right to say. Had I said such a thing, you would surely have known it. You know what is in my inner self, though I do not know what is in yours. Truly, you, only you, are the all-knower of all that is hidden and unseen. Never did I say to them aught except what you, Allah, did command me to say. Worship Allah, my Lord, and your Lord, and I was a witness over them while I dwelt amongst them. But when you took me up, you were the watcher over them, and you are a witness to all things. This is a great admonition and warning to the Christians of the whole world. If you punish them, they are your slaves, and if you forgive them, verily you, only you, are the Almighty, the All-Wise. Allah will say, this is a day on which the truthful will profit from their truth. Theirs are gardens under which rivers flow in paradise. They shall abide therein.